Tonight, your opening face-off sponsored by the Richard Harris Law Firm. Underway from T-Mobile Arena. Golden Knights were 4-1 winners in St. Louis in November. And then 8 days ago, fell 4-3 on a late game-winning goal from Brayden Schenn. He's one of several Blues that's really had trouble finding the net this season. Consistently scored yesterday, but just 8 goals on the season. Had 20 last year.
Now, there's a list of guys on the Blues that just, as you mentioned, have struggled to find the back of the net.
And the Blues are last in the league, but they score here. It got thrown in down low. The weird kick off the inboards, and the puck found its way into the net on a fluky first goal of the game. Thomas will get
the back of the net. There's the play, goes off the wall right to Thomas, and he's got an open net. It hits the corner, and wow, that is a bad break off the panel. Right behind the net.
A little further, Binnington jumping out to get it. And Jordan Binnington gave up 7. A big hit as Stone. A big hit on the far side on Broberg, and Broberg is down and hurt. And Mark Stone on the far boards knocked him down.
Just a hit on Broberg, wasn't much.
And Keegan Colasar sends it down to Binnington. Tucker banks it for Justin Falk. Leads the Blues with 11 goals this year. Offside, and here's Stone. Schenn's going to drop the gloves with Stone after the Stone hit on Broberg. So the captains dropping the gloves. Stone's lost the helmet. Schenn landed a couple, and that will do it.
Well, credit to Mark Stone. This is not in his game, but answering the bell here against Schenn. They had the discussion said right in front of me. I think that was a clean hit by all means by Stone. Just an unfortunate fall by Broberg. And you see Schenn just waiting. A Stone on the change. And credit to Mark Stone. Comes in, Brayden Schenn. Always a captain that's going to stick up for his teammates. Stone trying to get some in early. Gets a couple in, and then said, I think that jersey comes apart. Stone kind of down, but good on both those guys.
Lozon up ahead. Now Reinhart dishing it back. Cole Reinhart back in tonight. Healthy scratch the last couple of games. Sissons on the stretch pass. Backhand save Binnington. Oh, the pass from Theodore sprung him.
Up on the rebound as Binnington makes the blockers. Shea Theodore can impact the game. There's a great example. Transition, a pass from behind his goal line for a breakaway.
Brett Howden's wrist shot gloved by Binnington. He holds. Goal and an assist in the win over the Blue Jackets. Walker wins it to Tucker again, up the boards, kicked into the middle. Here's Marner, stick handling, save Binnington, rebound, score! Mitch Marner put in his own rebound in his 700th NHL game. He's tied it.
Play up the wall. It's a one draw by the Blues. Off the glass, takes a strange bounce right to Marner. How about the move? But he sticks with it. A big save by Binnington, but Marner, as he cuts back to the forehand, left pad save, and then gets his own rebound to shovel it past the left skate. As Mitch Marner, with his 10th, ties this game at 1. And that hit the wall as well. One of those nights, Dave. Let's see what happens.
A White Cloud along wrist shot, tipped wide by Howden. Hanifin pinching in. He's in front. Colasar shot denied by Binnington. And of course, they just lost Carter Hart week to week with that lower body injury in the game against Columbus the other night. Schenn dashing in. Final 10 seconds. Put it on net. Schmid fought that off. And now Reinhart. Marner, his 10th player in the last couple of years to score in his 700th game. Colton Parayko did it for the Blues last season. Second period begins. Hurdle along with Howden and Colasar out there for Vegas. Out against the line of Thomas with Kyrou and Neighbors for the Blues. Jordan Kyrou cutting in. Wrist shot off the post. He snapped it.
Struggles he has had this season offensively.
Hutton pinching down. Buchnevich up the boards and out. And now Eichel. Golden Knights opening their 6th of a dozen back-to-backs this season. Eichel centers it. Score! Smith was in front. Eichel snapped into the blue paint, and the Golden Knights take the lead.
And after a couple of attempts, gets it to Eichel and just throws it to the front of the net, and Smith is there. I think this catches the skate of Parayko in front, or the stick of Parayko, excuse me, right in front, and goes between the pads of Binnington. So Jack Eichel now goals in back-to-back games, gives the Golden Knights the 2-1.
Now Lozon under a little heat from Buchnevich. Buchnevich center, big save Schmidt, he stops Snuggerud right at the top of the crease.
It's D to Lozon, but there's already pressures. Buchnevich in on the play, quick little pass to the front and a big stop.
Have to reload. Golden Knights paced by the 10 power play goals from Pavel Dorofeev. He has it here and a shot denied by Binnington. Hanifin has it. Pressured from behind by Thomas. Hanifin able to fight it off. Barbashev's speed went to Fowler instead. Kyrou, wrist shot, save Schmidt. Rebound and a save again. The bouncing puck, Neighbors put it back on net. Kira Schmidt able to take care of business. First on Kyrou and then on Neighbors. For Hutton gets his feet moving. And the Golden Knights out of their own zone. Marner lead pass. Dorofeev trying to get a step. Mayu with a little shove. Dorofeev looking for help. Lays it off to Marner. Backhand feed to Lozon. Theodore walking in. Shot! Score! Shea Theodore back in the lineup tonight. Goes upstairs to give the Golden Knights a 3-1 lead.
Oh, what a shot by Shea Theodore. Let's get rewarded. Little play up top. They've done this really well in zone as Lozon just down to Theodore, and he walks down just below the face-off dot. And he utilizes Tucker as a bit of a screen and goes short side on Binnington. Right upstairs over the left shoulder, perfectly placed. Play.
In the loss to St. Louis 8 days ago, the Golden Knights only gave up 19 shots. They've only given up 11 through 2 periods tonight. Schmidt across, Theodore with a backhand clear. Barbashev, and now Eichel with Stone flying through center. Eichel trying to cut in. He is in! And Binnington and Stone to the post. Eichel and Stone along with Theodore and Lozon on the PK for Vegas. And Lozon up ahead. Eichel with Stone breaking. Eichel into the offensive zone. And poke checked away though, nicely. Cut Fowler. Thomas in transition. Neighbors to the net and he scores! Jake Neighbors snaps it home on the Blues' first shot of the 3rd period. And they're within 1.
But it's a good defensive play. It's poked ahead by Fowler, and that leads to transition. A quick 2-on-1 as that pass by Thomas through to Neighbors, past Lozon. And then the shot by Neighbors beats Schmidt to the glove side. So big power play goal for the Blues here in the 3rd as they pull within 1.
Jake Neighbors, his first in 9 games. I think of the save Binnington made on Eichel earlier in the period. Could have made it 4-1. Here's Falk walking in, shot. That one off the post.
As he takes the shot coming down on the right side off the cross.
Well, you see Jordan Binnington on the bench for the Blues. Extra attacker with 2.5 to go. And Stone flinging it towards that empty net. Scores! Goals in 7 straight for the captain, tying the Golden Knights team record.
Little play, and watch this little chip. A little soft touch down the ice and a little bit of a turn to the right into the open net as Mark Stone does it. Goals in 7 straight, his 15th of the season, and the Golden Knights a little extra breathing.
With a 4-2 lead. 13 goals in the last 3 for Vegas. Parayko throwing it towards the net. Loose puck. Hank Schmidman. And Neighbors drifting behind the net. Fowler straight away for Thomas. Feeds it towards the net. Save Schmid. Buchnevich swinging and missing on the rebound chance. Neighbors to Thomas. Fowler a one-timer. Save Schmidt. Rebound to Thomas. A Snuggerud a wrist shot and a save made again by Schmid. One final face-off. Borzak kills the time, and that's it. The Golden Knights have won 3 in a row. The Blues lose all 3 on the road trip. As the Golden Knights take it 4-2.